telecast. I'm not 51. I'm sure.
41.
Thank you.
For the papers. Frank, do you want to start us off with an opening statement?
Yeah, obviously great birthday present if you want to start with that one. But no, I think that in the manner we played today was exciting and good, and I felt we deserved to win the game. I felt that we tried to initiate a lot of the play and playing against a good team, and it was frustrating going scoring early and giving a goal up. But in the end, very happy with our spirit and our general play. We pushed a little higher. We learned something from our last home game against Philly. We cannot sit back against anybody, and we didn't. We tried to push on. We had little spells, but Toronto had good possession. But I think the big thing for me was we come up with a victory. I thought we were attacking-wise, we were dangerous on a lot of the attacks, and I think that I was just very pleased with everybody's commitment and general play.
Start with Oren.
Frank, you've been talking about playing an exciting attacking style all spring. Was this what you had in mind, or is there still improvement?
I'll ask you the question. Do you think so?
Do you think you can improve on this?
Yeah, I think so. I think we finally had the players that we've been sort of talking about, kind of running around for us now. So I thought David had a fantastic, obviously home debut, if you like, full game. Did very well. It's very dangerous. Sean, great for him to get off the mark with a goal. But just in general, I thought we just looked a more confident group with those guys playing, and just what we did all week, I felt really comfortable that we're going to come out and play pretty well.
Next question, if you have a question. Jeff Cross.
Frank, can you talk about Sean Maloney getting his first goal and first assist for you? There was some skepticism about him adjusting to the league and being in a new city and everything in those opening weeks. Just talk about his play and overall the DP play out of the guys compared to seemingly outplaying Toronto's DPs today.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to keep flogging it, but it is difficult for some players to settle, and some settle quickly, some don't. I thought Sean played well today. I think the conditions with the wind, it wasn't easy for anybody. But I thought he played well, stuck to it, and then obviously getting a goal is going to boost his confidence. And what I will say is a great teammate and works hard and wants to do all the right things. So that is the reason why we give him chances and keep going with him. And he's going to turn the corner for sure. Today was a great way to do that with the goal. And again, it takes a little while, but the team's going to start playing well, I feel. And again, we're not going to win every game, but I feel that we create enough chances in this match to see it through with more goals. But the DPs, Kennedy come on and did his job with being streaky and all those things. And I thought Sean and David did well as well.
Brian Sandalo.
You guys fell behind 2-1. What does it say about the spirit of this team to come back and just be able to respond the way it did, not only tie the game, but then get the full 3 points?
Yeah, it says a lot. I mean, you never know how the teams will respond to it in that situation. We've obviously lost the first 3 games, with maybe not deserving that, but we lost, so we did deserve it. And then these next 2 games, we've had adversity in the games, and been up and down, all those things. And the Philly game, we hung on in there, which is great. And yeah, we 2-1 down, and we come back, and to win it is a great spirit. I think that the crowd were very good with us today. I think they enjoyed pushing the team on. That's important to our players, but obviously the fans need something to cheer on. So I think it worked hand in hand today for us. I think we did a good performance, a good home performance with good attacking play, and I think the fans pushed us on and made us win the game, and I think they did a great job.
Jack McCarthy.
Frank, you talk a little bit more about Occam. A couple of great runs out there. What kind of threat will he present going forward with that kind of?
Yeah, well, I think you saw the threat, sort of firsthand. He's very, very quick. Sort of great first touch, and he can, accelerate real quickly with the ball. I guess the downside of that, team's going to look at that and go, we've got to make sure that we don't get one-on-one, so that teams might adjust a little bit to David's play. But I think you can't always keep a good player down. I think that, he showed today that, in some flashes he was very, very dangerous and could have scored 2 or 3 goals, to be honest. He could have buried a couple second half, and they had a great break first half from a fantastic ball from Eddie Elton. We put him through. He had a bit of work to do from the halfway line, but he did it, and you know, actually Joe Bendick made a very good save on that, I saw it, so I'm very, very happy for him.
Yeah, we'll go down here next.
Tell us about the play of Jovan Jones today. He got his first goal today. Great give it go with Sean.
Yeah, I mean, Jovan, I think he's played very well in all the games we've had, so I've been pleased with the way he's settled in pretty quickly. Maybe there's less pressure on a guy that's not a sort of DP or, you know, that type of player. And like I said before, we got a lot of guys, Addy Elton and JJ in, that there's no real fanfare to. We just added them to the squad. I think both of them have played well. And I think that JJ's goal capped his performance. I thought it was excellent. He's an attacking fullback, and you saw he can play wide left last week. And you know, he just slots into that spot and looks very good, very calm, great goal, and very happy for him too.
Let's head on over this way.
Frank, what went into the decision to select Eric Garrick over Lavelle Palmer at right back, and how do you think Garrick did today?
I thought Eric did well. I think, you know, I have selection. Not problems. They're good for any coach. It's not good for obviously all the players. But you know, I decided I want to see how David Arkham come back from himself and Sean, how they come back from their international trip they had. They were away about 6 days. You know, I spoke to both of them, seeing how they're feeling for playing today. Both of them said they're fine, and then sort of made the decision on Thursday, Friday to go with JJ at left back and Eric at right back. But Lavelle's, like I spoke to him, he's done nothing wrong. It's just a selection that I wanted to do, and you know, it's always nice when it kind of comes off and he plays well. JJ and gets a goal.
Yeah, Frank, and I would like to ask you, Victor Perez, what do you think about him? How he can help to this team? What you plan about?
Yeah, I mean, it's never easy coming onto a game, 5 minutes left, and it's kind of a little bit helter-skelter, and he's only been here a week, so I wanted to put on a natural centre midfielder, and he's that. So, yeah, I mean, it's 5 minutes. He's looked pretty good in training. He's got, you know, ways to go to get up to match fitness, but, you know, his attitude's good, and he's focused, and he's in with the team already, which is an important thing.
Last question right here, Brian.
With the team wanting to play the way you want it to play, how important is it to have a guy like Polster in the middle of the field who can just kind of clean messes up, maybe be a physical presence, and just how impressed are you with what he's been able to do early on in his career?
I think he's doing great. I think if you look at just not his play today, over the season, he's everything you want in that spot. You know, he's athletic, he's clean the ball, he's calm, he's aggressive. He's got to get fitter because he's got cramps, so we're going to work on that. But I think that, not to say the sky's the limit for him, but he can go pretty high and do well. So, you know, we just want him to be consistent and good for us moving forward. And he looks like he's done that in many games he's played. I'm not sure it is, but I think 4 straight, I think now. So he's looked good, looks the part.
All right, thanks, guys. Thanks,
Thank you,
Frank.
guys.
Have a good birthday, Jack.